Hey everybody, this is Alex Merced from alexmercedcoder.com, and in this video we're going to talk about records and objects in ReasonML and OCAML. And Reason is pretty straightforward. Basically, it's going to be more like if you were using it's a type language. So in that case, you can't just create objects in the same way you can create in JavaScript, where you can just add a bunch of keys and a bunch of values and just have at it. Here you do have to sort of define the type first. So let me head over to our Reason file. I'll show you how this would work. So cd to Reason. Okay, let me clear this terminal. Okay. So basically, if I wanted to create an object, so let's do this. Let's say I wanted to create a person. So we'll say type person. And there are some issues with capitalization here where they want you to capitalize certain things and not capitalize certain things. So we'll cross those bridges when we get there. But essentially, you have to define that I want a person to have a name, which is a string. And let me just actually look at this. I always forget. Pretty sure I'm just structuring it the same way. Yep. And an age, which is an integer. Cool. And then I can be like, let Alex equal, and then define an object where there's a name property, which is Alex Merced, a string, and an age property, which is going to be 34. And the reason why this is important is because when you do this and you create this object, which is referred to as a record in ReasonML, is that it's going to look for a type to match. So it'll look this and see, okay, there's a name property as a string, yes, there's an age as an int, this is a person. Okay, and that's going to allow it to create more efficient objects in the way that it transpiles the underlying JavaScript. So it's going to try to create things in a way to just result in a more efficient sort of interpretation. Okay, again, it's the benefit of this is being more explicit will allow the resulting JavaScript to sort of be optimized to a better running JavaScript. Okay, at least that's sort of what it says in the docs. Now let's try that. Now let's log one of this. So js.log, and first we'll just js.log Alex. Okay. Cool. So let's compile this. npm run build. Oh, it doesn't like something. Let's see here. Line 1, error syntax adding an A before line. Oh, they want me to put like a semicolon here, here, and here. I just forget when they're strict about semicolons and when they're not. Let's see here. That still doesn't fix it. Column before where? Line 12 through 13. I think here we're running into an issue with capitalization. So let me go take a look at the example. Type. So type person, age, and string. Yeah, that's what I did. Let me equal age 5. That is what we did. Let's take a look at the file again. I remember I've done something stupid here in the past. Name, age, did I forget a comma somewhere? No. Let's see if I type person. Type person equals age int, name string, yeah. Yeah, nothing else too different from what I did. I'll check for error slightly above. This file is initiated GitHub, Facebook Reason. Oh, I forgot the equal sign. Boo. I have to say that the person, this is not like other languages where I do type person in just curly brackets like a class. I have to say this symbol is assigned the value of this expression. That's the deal. There we go. There we go. And then we can run node source slash test.bs.js. And there you go. So you create a JavaScript object. And again, we can take a look at the JavaScript file to kind of see what the output looks like. See if we end up with something like this. Okay. So that's cool. Okay. Now in OCAML gets weird. Okay, so that was reason we just did. Now let's go back to OCAML. Oh, went too far. Okay, let's clear that terminal again. Back to our test. There's two ways you can do this. You can create a map. Okay, and let me go back to the OCAML, which is right over here. Okay, and essentially you're going to use this, basically this function here. Whenever you hear like these JS dot, really what you're doing is you're accessing an existing JavaScript function. That's why it's called JS.log, because you're accessing JavaScript's log function. Okay, essentially here they say dictionary, but what really they're referring is the underlying map structure. So you're literally creating a map. Okay. Okay, let me just make sure this is OCAML. Yeah, there we go. And basically what this does is this creates an empty map, makes my map an empty map, and then we can set the different values on my map. So essentially this says, hey, we want to set something on this map, and it's going to have a key of Allison and a value of 10. Okay, so let's try that out. So let's say let Alex Merced equal js.dict.empty. Okay, so an empty map. Okay. Okay. And essentially what we're doing is we're passing nothing into a new map. That's what that means. Let, and again, we're not going to really be returning anything, so that's what we're just going to use the parentheses. js.dig.set, and again, this is going to be on Alex Merced, and we want to set name to Alex Merced. And then I will copy this again. And we will say js.set, and we want to set age to 34. Okay. And then let's see if we can log that. Equals js.log Alex Merced. Okay, and again, basically these JS always is just an object that allows us access to a lot of built-in JavaScript stuff. So in this case, what I want to do is do an npm run build. As usual, it does something it doesn't like. js.dict unbound value. Let's see here. What did I type wrong? Oh, the D is capitalized. That is my problem. A lot of these export functions are always capitalized. Just keep that in mind. Okay. Although log is not. Okay. The expression has a type int. An impression was expected of type string. And this is complaining about my age. I'm assuming line 3, yeah, so instead of fighting it, I'm just going to give it 34 as a string. Okay, I built it. node source. Let's take a look at the resulting test. Okay, so you see here, it basically assigned, it created an Alex Merced object. So Alex Merced equals an empty object, and we created a key of Alex Merced and a value of 34, and we're going to console log that thing. So that should do exactly what I thought it's going to do. Source test dot es.js, and we have an object of Alex age 34. Okay, not, again, a little bit more convoluted than Reason. That's the kind of reason why ReasonML was created. It's just sort of a nicer hybrid between OCAML and JavaScript. But again, it's good to know both, because there's certain ideas that I think come across clearer when you study the OCAML syntax that make ReasonML easier to understand. Because there's like, why would you do that? In a sense. There's one more way to create an object in OCaml. Okay, and that's going to be down here. So basically what you do is you create the object like this. So this is similar to before. Okay. So let me actually just copy this syntax real quick. We'll assess it. So let's go to test.ml. So we're still describing a person, but then you have to use this little directive to kind of tell it that, hey, this is a shape of an object. Okay? And then when you define it, it's kind of weird. Okay, let me just go back to that line to show you. You have to use a tilde a lot. There we go. So let Joe equal, and you define all the keys and values that way. So what I would do is we would say let Alex Merced equal name equals Alex Merced, and no commas or anything. You just keep doing the next one. Age equals 34, tilde, job equals developer. Okay, let me just make sure that matches syntactically. Name Joe. Oh, and I gotta add a prefix of the type person. Okay. So essentially what it says, Alex Merced equals a person object, and then these are the values of that person object. So now we do let js.log Alex Merced, and let's see if that builds. Nope. Always something. Line 7. Let Alex Merced unbound value name 25. Starting there. So let's compare. Person. Let Joe equal person. That's what we did. Name Joe, age 20. Oh, these have to be colons. It's an object. But I made this exact same mistake earlier when I went through this the first time. There we go. The syntax is quite different than many of the other languages, so it's a little bit tougher to get used to. So there you go. That worked. Let's try that again. And see, it works. So those are the ways you can create a object in OCaml and Reason, okay, and access its properties. So after that, you can access the properties by using normal dot notation. So if I just want to access Alex Merced dot name, I would just do that. Okay, let's just build. Oh, nope, doesn't like that. Why not? Unbound record field name. Okay, I think it really wants me to. I have to bind it first, so that means I have to do this. Let name equal Alex Merced dot name, because you always have to bind the value to something. Loves binding. Okay, let's see if that makes it happy. Nope. Let's see, unbound record field name. That's on line 20, line 9. I guess you don't use dot notate. You do that would work in Reason, but why do I want to fields? Accessors. Setters. Okay, one getter function is generated per type fields in the above. Okay, so we have to do this. H get. Got it. I don't know. You can use the pipe first feature, feature and later for a nicer looking syntax. Got it. So essentially, what we'd have to do is this. So let's get rid of that, and this would be name get Alex Merced. Let me just make sure I put those in the right order. Age get Joe, name get Alex Merced. That works. So basically, it's generating a getter for each one of these, and there's a set 1, 2. It just does that automatically. And it still doesn't like it. By too many arguments. Maybe you forgot a. This function has type a unit. Line 9 has too many arguments. Okay. Guess let's try it this way. Let name equal name get Alex Merced. See here, yep. And then we can JS log name. Let's see if that works. There we go, finally. And there we go, we get Alex Merced's name. Okay, so it's a little bit convoluted in OCAML. But yeah, you guys get the idea. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great day and enjoy.